In New York State, recreational cannabis is for use only by persons 21 years of age and older. Please keep out of reach of children and pets. If someone accidentally consumes cannabis, contact the Poison Center. Consume responsibly. The Grateful Dads podcast. This is Jason, obviously live from my kitchen. Nick's not right here with me. What happened was the first half of the file of our episode got corrupted, so I was able to save the second half of it, but I just wanted to catch you guys up real quick on what was going on. So on today's episode, we had me, Nick as always, and our good friend Ben the chef, who was here to talk about his new eateries opening in Oakdale called Twisted Kitchens. You'll hear a lot about it. Keep an eye out for that. We also, thanks to our official sponsors at Simply Green Dispensary in Coram, they have hooked us up with what is now known as the Grateful Dads Bundle. We feature the products on the episode, and you guys walk into the store, you ask for the Grateful Dads Bundle, and you get everything at a bundle price. This week we had from Bouquet, eighth of motor cake flour, which was absolutely delicious, very sweet, very gassy. Bouquet is top notch. Check them out. We also had a Kings and Queens all-in-one Jack Herer disposable. What's cool about these is they're live derived, so it's essentially you're taking the base THC distillate, and they take live extracted terpenes to infuse together to get a really close to a rosin type almost flavor profile. For a budget vape, really, really good flavor. Not really anything bad I could say about it. Good for the cost. The Reverb gummies were our last product. We had the Revert Blue Raspberry ones. They were 10 milligrams each. Absolutely delicious. Really good stuff. Really great body high. Not too knocked us out. You know, it was really, really good stuff. So get all three of those in the Grateful Dads bundle. $100 out the door. Only at Simply Green Dispensary in Coram. Check them out. We love those guys. Hope you guys all enjoy the rest of the episode. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, it's like
they're pretty dope.
That's pretty genius. We were doing that. Check out.
Chub Scrubs.
So, anyways, Tycho, Method Man's line, right? I was looking at, where they carried it in like Colorado and stuff like that, and like I'm noticing, like, bro, all those eights in Colorado are like stupid cheap. They're like $15, $20, and all the Method Man ones are like $50, $60. I'm like, but all the Method Man ones are sold the fuck out. So I'm like, that's Colorado, where people at this point are pretty gonna buy the fucking fire over the yada yada. But look, apparently Method Man has like a really cool, like, awesome way of like picking his farms and his partners and shit like that. And Method Man gives a fuck about his weed. You know what I'm saying? Like, God bless him, food center. So I'm like, where they got these? And like, I was gonna look at Simply Green or like, on Long Island, but I just like looked at their website where it was in New York, and all of the places were in the city. So I looked at the city and on those websites to see how much they were, because you can get them like delivered them. I mean, they'll deliver to all that. Bro, let me get, can you take a guess how much Method Man's cannabis line is going for in the city?
Well, what are we talking about? How much,
like an eighth or like
Oh, keep just.
No, well, give us. I need to know, like,
per gram.
Per gram? Per gram.
Per gram.
$30.
$55.
For
A gram?
A gram.
Brother, that's
I'm curious, and I would spend $55 to get a gram.
you would have to really convince me, so for me to say that was worth it.
Funny story from like 2001. We had some friends, and it was when we were bringing the good stuff in from Cali before it was a big thing, right? Like,
Right.
and they had gotten their hands on a local grower who was growing some
Then 1 second, please. I
fire.
just want to tell them what I'm doing on camera here while you continue that story.
Yeah.
You throw this in here, magnet here, fucking solid, and it
Yeah,
just...
it's doing a nice job.
See that? Fucking wild.
So I had friends that had this brilliant idea. I mean, this stuff looked gorgeous, no doubt, right?
Right.
Like, it was ridiculous. Like, we hadn't seen anything like that since, like, other people around that were doing stuff a couple of years earlier, like local growth. So it was, like, amazing. But they put it in golf ball cases, the little square, clear cubes. And it was $75 for, like, 1.2 grams.
Get the fuck
And I
out of
was
here.
like... Yo, I got one just because I was like, and I was like, yo, banging, we amazing stuff. That was, whoever grew it loved it, took care of it, knew how to dry and cure properly. It's a big thing, in
That's what I was telling you the other
but
day.
it was like, out of control, $55. I'll try that, but I'll never be your customer.
Well, that's like I was
No,
telling you the
because
other day. And I
it's
think
like-
I've told you this story too. When I got the New York diesel, the guy that showed up on a fucking skateboard,
Yeah.
and it was like $100 for an eighth.
Oh yeah.
but it was some of the
good.
most insane bud I've ever seen
All
to
right,
this
so
day.
hear me out on
It's
this.
like
So hear
taking
me out
yourself
on
to
this.
to Nobu
Hear me out
rather
on this. So, like,
than
if this is like Wu-Tang philosophy I'm going by, right? And like I was like a little upset at Method Man at first. Cause like I know goddamn well
if it's worth it.
it's not from the reviews that I read.
Oh,
and
really?
The people that I know that work at spots in the city.
He's
They're like,
going on his name then, not the
oh, dude, but hear me out though, bro. Like I'm like, damn, Method Man, that's kind of foul you doing. Your people's like that hit me. Like, wait, Method Man's people really aren't gonna be spending $55 a gram of weed. And then it hit me, I'm like,
It's custy stuff.
oh, and then it
It's
hit me,
custy
like,
shit. Like
I'm
he's
like,
making
damn.
custy shit. And he's like,
and
yeah,
then I'm
fuck
like,
it.
I remember, bro. So like, I was
funny as
yo,
hell,
son,
bro.
So I'm at I worked at I went to the Protestant church.
Method Man on lot.
I went to the Protestant church. I got out at 11:30. The Catholic church got out at 11. So by the time they got out of church, the Catholic kids had already gotten on their bikes and went to the little park across the street from my church. And then me and my boy Tater, we would hit him for like $3.40 a zip on some regs.
Yeah, right.
Every Sunday. Every Sunday.
And they loved it.
Just see how clean this is.
Yeah.
Comparatively, we're gonna rinse it out. We gotta.
Ben's
Ben's got to clear some sink space, and we're gonna rinse it out. And I think some hot water will get this down stem out, and then we'll be a good money, like brand new. Look at that shit. What? We'll get some food. We'll get some food.
I also eat like.
Oh, we're at an hour and 20 minutes. That's not bad.
I eat like 700. Oh, we gotta have Ben talk about his menu before we go. But I also eat like 700 calories before like that part of the day. I take a lot to calorie, bro. It's a lot.
You got to look at it's basic math, from what I've been told, right? Like I know a personal trainer or two, and some people in like dietitian stuff, but like everyone has always told me it's simple math: calories in, calories out. If you know what you're putting out, that's what you got to take in.
No idea what I'm putting out. No, I'm not very active, but when I'm active, I'm active.
So what you need to do is get one of those apps on your phone to have those trackers. Bro, like it tracks movement more than actual steps, but the step trackers, whatever. It'll track your calorie output. You just leave your phone in your pocket, and it'll track how many calories, give or take, you're outputting, and then you'll know what you have to take in. Pie.
Yo, you know what sucks? They don't have anymore.
This is what happens when I got to fill you guys in a little bit real quick, all right? Because this is what I have to deal with, okay? So we were supposed to. I told Nick I was picking him up at 1 o'clock today, right? And
listen, but
wait. We're not gonna get into why, right? So Nick needed sleep. Okay, Nick needed sleep.
He wasn't sleep. Nick needed to have. Nick had a necessary reset that required a necessary
hibernation.
rest.
Nick needed hibernation. So he hit the sack last night or yesterday after the park apparently, and then I was supposed to pick him up at 1 o'clock today, and I tried to call him when I was
hey, we got 1:15.
Or one whatever, and I called him and no answer, and I'm like, oh shit, and I went on Facebook to message him and no answer, and I'm like, all right, let's hit the wife. And so I messaged his wife, and she's like, all right, I just woke him up, and I'm like, all right. So Nick did not get a chance to eat or anything because he woke up when we were supposed to be leaving, and
I literally woke up and threw on work boots with no socks.
Yeah, this is Nick. This is Nick. We love him. We love him. We're gonna get him to grow up one of these days.
No, I've grown up. I need to. I was born again.
You needed a reset, but it's necessary. I get it. We all get it sometimes, especially now because things are kind of looking up for a whole lot of things.
Yes.
Yeah. Love doing what we do right now. This is kind of fucking awesome.
Yeah, so I also I said, dude, when it's calorie output time, I put in all my energies. I've been told I'm the tallest dwarf anybody's ever met, and I'm talking about like from the Lord of the Rings dwarfs.
I think we're gonna need to. I'll go get my.
What, a torch?
Yeah.
No way, ladies and gentlemen.
Where is it? Here,
boys and girls.
Yeah, because you don't. I got the big.
Little one. This will do.
Ben, you might be able to smoke the bomb with your son.
We'll see.
So that's the other thing too. Is Jason, do you think your girls are gonna do it? I'm not gonna tell my kids, but all right, but
at some point they will.
Right. So I think my son is gonna be not the anti, and I think my daughter is gonna be
Well,
I did not condone it with my children.
My older
I
one-
did not smoke with my children before he was.
My
I think
older
he was
one-
like 18 or 19.
Right. Same. Like, I'm not going to let him do it, but like...
You
did
guys
not.
both know my kids. My older one is absolutely going to be smoking weed at some
Yeah.
point. There's no like
Right.
whether I introduce it or not or whatever. Like you could tell just with
Right.
it. So like I think there's something to be said about like neurodivergence and weed. Like I don't know if there's studies done into it, but I know the majority of people that I hang out with that smoke weed are all neurodivergent in some way, shape, or form. So I think it just
You want me to try and
it
get that
didn't
off?
really.
Yeah, let me see.
I'm
if
afraid I don't want to break it and crack it, so I didn't want to go too hard.
Hmm?
The torch just makes me nervous.
So, well, here's the deal with my kids. Is my son say this is...
I think it's
is
out
this-
of gas.
No, I just lowered the.
My son's gonna go, is this
Turn
legal
up
or
a little
not? And he's gonna go, this is against the rules. My daughter is the type of person that says, is this morally wrong?
See, I don't think my daughter would care either way. It's more like but like so. This is kind of also why I've taken the position with it that I
Do
have
you have the paper towels over there?
as a dad. Nick had moved them, or you did. Okay. So like my whole perspective on it
First
from
time I didn't touch anything.
yeah, that's the first time. I'm impressed.
I
Yeah,
haven't
this-
broken anything.
I run to the assumption Nick moved it.
I haven't broken anything. I haven't touched anything.
You dropped the joint once. That was it.
That's again.
You dropped the joint once.
So can I tell you why?
So wait. I was saying
Alright,
that's why like
we're talking
I
about
take the
that.
position as a dad of like I don't necessarily hide it from them, right? Like I don't keep the weed around them. I don't smoke in front of them.
Right.
But like I don't hide it either, right? Like I've always like, you know, when we were in the apartment, like we all when before the split and everything, we if I would go outside to smoke, it was daddy's going outside to smoke, right? Like it wasn't. I didn't even smoke cigarettes, but like I wouldn't even specify
Right.
because like. Regardless, that's something adults do,
Correct.
and you are a child, and you're not going to. It wasn't about this is weed. It wasn't about
Right.
what it does. It was dad's going outside to smoke, and they've definitely looked out the window and seen me, you know, with
Another
bong
reason.
in hand or
there's a
something.
bong thing, there's
But like,
another reason.
so like, I don't. But this is always been why I do this because if I stigmatize it.
Right.
If I make it, oh, this is something you shouldn't do. This is bad.
Yeah.
Then they're gonna want to do it more, right? And not that it's a bad thing. If she wants to smoke when it's time, that's fine. But she's not an adult, right? Like obviously my kid's 6, so I'm not even like worried about that yet. But like when she's older and at that age, you're not an adult. We can have that conversation when you're old enough. And if I ever catch you with it before then, it's gonna be a problem,
Right, of course.
right? Like and that's it.
I don't know. What do you think?
But at the same time, I also can't wait until she's 21, 22, and I can actually do that without it being a problem.
Right.
Yeah, and you got to see, like, you know, bottom line is if you're a parent, you should understand this isn't build a kid. You get what you get, and you love it either way. whether it
100%.
does your shit or
You don't get a
not.
choice in who they are.
People that are like, my kid's never gonna. I'm like, oh yeah,
Yeah, right. I'm sure my parents said that too.
I tell
So we were talking about this. I actually gave a speech at my DARE graduation. My sister and I were talking about this. the other day. Like I gave a speech at my DARE graduation about the dangers of fucking
Marijuana?
gateway drugs and cannabis. Yeah. But like, it's crazy how misinformed I was. And I have a theory on this, and I could be wrong, but I honestly
It was CIA.
no, it's not that. That's
Sorry.
I don't have a conspiracy theory. I have like a theory that DARE's failure, because the program has been declared a complete failure, right? Like DARE's failure, I feel like was entirely in cannabis, how they approached cannabis. They treated it just like every other drug, dangerous, and said it's this, that, the other thing, or whatever. And every one of us
lumped it all together because
exactly.
it's a Schedule
Like, so
1.
everybody ends up, not everybody, but
But
majority
also-
of people end up
right.
trying it at some point, right? Like the
So-
amount of people that end up trying it and
Alright,
then realizing at a young age that you were lied to.
Oh, for sure.
And then you're like, wait, they lied about weed. I'm
I
sure.
don't know if I'm so visible, so I'm this. Am I visible?
No, not at all. But like,
Really?
I'm in the wide shot anyway. But like,
Okay.
but I'm like, you know, if as a 18, 19, whatever, 17-year-old kid, they lied about weed. It's really not that bad. It's actually kind of fun and doesn't cause, there's no hangovers. Like you learn they lied, right? Then you kind of go,
Allegedly. So
you go, wait, what else did they lie about?
Right. All right. So here's the deal with, I completely agree with 100% of all of that, but also at the same time is how DARE's infrastructure was run. It's essentially a pyramid scheme.
Mm.
It was. that was run by officers because officers could recruit other officers to do the program. And the more they got recruited, so it was called the police and their buddies.
Seriously?
Swear to God, dude, I just found that out like a week ago, bro.
Oh, wait, you got it?
McGruff,
No, it's in there.
McGruff the dog. Remember McGruff?
I'm a little scared, like you said, too, because it's water in there.
So you know what? At this point,
It looks great.
I'm okay with it.
I'm okay.
We couldn't get the down stem out.
This is purely infused in the grass.
But like considering what this looked like, let me switch the camera real
Let's say
quick.
Gilbert Grape's mom.
Considering what this looked like before, like this is night. What did you say?
The Gilbert Grape's mom.
Gilbert Grape's mom,
She used to the couch.
brother. That is
Obscure for one.
that is a reference. I'm now remembering the scene where they had to get her out. Like you, and they decided like, fuck it, we'll just burn the house down. Okay, first of all, if anyone has not seen What's Eating Gilbert Grape,
Single greatest movie.
it is phenomenal,
awesome.
phenomenal
So
movie.
good.
Leonardo DiCaprio should have gotten an Academy Award at
many.
15 years old, right?
Yes.
Like he was unbelievable,
He did.
unbelievable. Johnny Depp was great. Like that entire movie
Classic,
was
yeah.
really good, and
a great movie.
the best ending ever. Look, bro, when they first find out the floorboards are
Coffees. And
and there's gonna be like.
and it's a full service bakery and catering.
I was
So-
just about to ask about the bakery. part.
Yes,
That's what I was
yeah.
about to ask. So you're gonna have like a good dessert menu and
Uh,
little anything?
Well, we're gonna have a the menu itself will have some dessert menus, but like items. We like to make everything in house. That's the other thing. You know, when we
Some
cook
cookies
our
going?
own roast beef, we cook our
Oh
own turkey
my
breast.
God!
Everything's gonna be. It's a scratch
Yes,
kitchen
bro.
because that's how where both me
Yeah,
and him
yeah,
come
yeah.
from.
Oh, we're gonna. So I'm thinking. I mean,
We're probably gonna get our own
we have to talk
sourdough
about this
starter
then, but,
and
like,
just let it go for
it would
years.
be cool to like cover the opening, right? If you guys, are you guys gonna do like an opening?
We'll
party?
see. We're gonna
Talk
do
about
a soft opening first.
Okay.
And we can put that. We don't actually want to put that out there.
Right.
Yeah, no.
No
That's gotta
offense,
be a-
people,
No,
but
of course,
no,
we
that's
want
gotta
to
be
we want to
light-
have our
light.
shit together before,
Yeah,
at least
but
a little bit.
I'm talking
before
about
we-
when you do like a grand opening.
Yeah, we're
type
gonna.
thing,
Yeah, we'll let. You know, this is gonna be as much of a media blitz as we can muster. So far, we're real happy. We have an Instagram and a Facebook page for all of us old folks. Apparently, my son told me Facebook is for old people. I was like, okay.
So somebody said that to me once, and I went
we
like,
all have it though.
yeah, but then I realized something, right? Like I've only had one for 20 years. Yeah, it's for old people.
Mine's
Like, right?
probably-
Yeah.
Mine's probably a little older. I
mine's
mean,
even
I
older
come
than
from the
that.
days of MySpace. God
I
knows
have
what
my
happened to that.
Facebook with a .edu address. Remember when you had to have one? Do you remember that?
No.
Facebook, you originally needed to have a .edu address.
Yeah, I don't remember any.
So, like, this
It took me
actually
a while
became-
to get on Facebook.
This became a problem for me a while ago because new phone, new computer, something, I needed to log in to Facebook.
Right.
And they needed to verify my login. And I don't have that email anymore. And my backup email was my Yahoo address, which I don't have anymore.
God.
I'm like, Jesus, I created my Facebook that long. Like, that's crazy.
I have the best Yahoo. It's my name, no letters. I am the first one. There's no number 1, no number 1475, no number 5.
Are there a lot of Ben Giordano's?
It's
assume so.
Giordano Ben, but there's a ton of us. Giordano's
Oh.
pretty common Italian.
Yeah, but
last name.
Giordano is, but
It's pretty common. Yeah, I went to school with another Giordano. I'm pretty sure I was not related to. If we were, we didn't know.
I mean, there's the funeral homes too.
yeah. There's a whole bunch of stuff. So it's a
Bunch of them
popular.
Giordano funeral homes.
No, it's Giordano.
Yeah. It's a popular Italian last name. Banks of the River Jordan or something like that. It comes from. I don't know, but yeah. So we're looking to, like I said, it's going to be Scratch Kitchen. Going back to that, and you know, we're just when we do the grand opening, we'll definitely let you know. I'll see if this is stuff I have to discuss with my partner.
Guys, Ben's bong is clean for the first time in like 6 years.
Yeah,
So
that's
there you go. You're gonna
I
smoke
got
your
my
clean
own
bong.
my Las Vegas lighter.
Smoke your clean bong for the first
My
time.
buddy's like, "You're an idiot for buying a lighter for $10 in Las Vegas."
Oh,
I
look
said,
at
"It's
that shit.
refillable.
It's gas.
It's shiny." And I'm still using it 2 years later, so I feel like I've gotten my $10.
$10 is like good for anything.
Yeah.
I guess so. It's like a total touristy thing. I'm like,
Yeah,
it's
no,
the only.
but
I would like. Who would not?
It's the only touristy thing I did other than gamble.
But like,
So,
spending $10 on a lighter is not a big like that's just, like just it's $10 if you like it. Just $10.
It's simple.
You spend $100 on a lighter. I know people that have spent hundreds of dollars.
You guys are showing your desensitization to living on Long Island.
Yeah.
Like, what's $10? That sounds.
Well, no, I'm broke as shit. I know, like,
but we still.
But I'll spend $10 on a lighter if I think it's cool enough. Like, whatever.
Bro, but like for real, like you're not getting anything of value for $10 anymore.
Yeah.
So like something is like
that brings like there was this what was the video I was watching? It was really fucking fascinating about how
again I am Portuguese, so
the cost of living, right? Like there's this idea that if you own a TV but you don't own a home, you're being fiscally irresponsible.
Right.
But like the point the video made was that in like the 70s, the average cost of a TV was $500. It was like a 24-inch, whatever.
Right.
And that was 10% of a down payment for a home. So if you had a TV without having a home, yeah, that's fiscally irresponsible because
now
you're almost at a home.
Right.
But now the average cost of a TV is still $500.
And the average,
but that's 0.03% of a down payment for a home.
Right.
So it's like,
stop buying
doesn't fucking matter, right? Like you're not buying a home either way.
So that Starbucks and avocado toast, damn
that's
millennials.
exactly what the point was making. Was like, shut the fuck up.
There's no budgeting your way out of poverty.
No.
Listen.
Well,
the bottom line is
it costs
we
more
can all
money
use therapy, but what we really all need is money.
And
let's be honest.
it's also a crazy thing. It costs more money to be poor.
Yeah, people don't realize that either.
Like, because
everything costs you more.
Well, just because fines and fees and
yeah.
interest rates, and if you're late and you miss thing, and then you get shut off.
The irony of
back
the
on,
bank charging you money
crazy.
for not having money because you don't have money, so they charge you money.
Yep. And then they charge you money for charging you money that you don't have. Yeah. It's apps. Yep.
Not sustainable. Yep. That's the bottom
line.
Oh,
and the health insurance one that gets me crazy too. I was watching I read a post of that, somebody that just found out what deductibles were. And I'm like, yeah.
What do you mean I have coverage? Oh yeah, after you spend 18 grand.
And then your co-insurance is 40%. Like it's yeah. Yeah, you're getting fucked no matter what.
Insurance is like the biggest necessary scam on the planet.
100%.
It's like you really need it because like if something happens, those are the stories you hear about. But most of us have insurance and rarely use it.
Thank God.
Right.
You need to, dude. Like, yeah.
I mean,
so like here's the deal. Like I'm one of those people that like I only go in if I think I'm dying, or I'm like purposely bleeding,
right,
or I've suffered head trauma.
Right. So if you're hurt, you go to the emergency room. If you're really sick and you don't know how to take care of something's wrong, and you go in. I'm generally pretty healthy, but I check stuff out. Like,
well, this is a funny thing that like I love the. I mean, we don't really get politics, and I don't want to get politics, but like, there's that notion of people getting free healthcare, and I'm like, nobody really gets free healthcare, right? Like, we all get that same ability to go to a hospital, and the hospital will not turn you away because there's a budget written into
right. You can't just turn
and it was I'm pretty sure Reagan is the one that even wrote it.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was a Reagan policy that
hospitals couldn't turn you away.
Well, no, not just that. That was a law, but there was a set aside for the federal budget to pay back hospitals for any of those bills that don't get paid. Because what would happen is if, like, let's say you go to the ER, right, and they bill you, and you don't pay it, then what happens is everybody else that goes to that hospital's costs are going to go up. The insurance costs are going to go up. Like everybody somebody has to pay for it. So the government, I think it was definitely Reagan, set aside like.
I have to look at that up, but yeah,
I'm like 90% positive it was Reagan.
The 80s were a crazy time,
and they said it. It was 90% positive. They set aside a portion of the federal budget just for that to cover those unpaid hospital bills, so that the people don't get hit for it. Like, nobody's getting free healthcare. There's just a portion of the federal budget that
the people, this word they keep on using. I do not think it means what they think it means.
Literally.
No, I want my taxes to pay for it. But that's again, we don't do that.
So check it. The reason I keep throwing the joints, I forgot about it too. I took the tip of this finger off last year.
Oh, yeah.
It's like I sometimes it's comfortable.
Smoke righty, bro.
Were you chefing? Well, that
no,
sounds like
kind of.
I'm like, it sounds like my people right there. Like, I'm still good,
I've
but
done it. Not taking the tip off.
I cut myself on everything but a knife.
So this is what happened.
not often, but like I literally cut myself
like
on
the
like
corners of shit.
corners
or
of shit.
Underneath the, yeah.
hotel pens when your hands are really wet.
The bottom
grab
of the
that side.
compartment sink.
I've had my shit
Something,
split.
yeah.
So
The corner of the stainless steel.
I was opening like those little like the drink packs, like things like the little Crystal Light packs, but not Crystal Light.
Sure.
So I went and got Ryder from school. He was sick, and he's like, "Dad, can I just lay in your bed and can we watch something on my tablet?" I'm like, "Sure, buddy." He just wanted to cuddle. I'm like, "Let's go get some Wendy's first." So like we went and got some Wendy's, and like I'm like I had drinks at the house. I wasn't gonna spend money on drinks, and I sat down and like got everything ready for us to like kick it and watch tablet movies. And he's like, "Oh, Dad, we need drinks." So he ran downstairs and he got us little bottles of water with these little like Kool-Aid packets. And so he was like, "Did you want this or Dr. Pepper?" I'm like, "No, buddy, this is fine, thank you."
Oh my God.
Wow, good, yeah,
It's nice.
Night and Day. So
Night and Jay.
so I opened my son's little water packet with my bamboo. I have a full like bamboo knife from Timu. It's like it looks like a little piece of bamboo.
Nick, will you smoke a freshly clean bong?
Yeah, I will. Absolutely. Because, God, you guys just went through all this trouble. Of course, it was one.
Right on. Hey.
So anyways, I have this
nice
knife
now.
that's like this big, but it looks like, and it's like tan, not normal bamboo color. So I have the sheath in my pan, cut my son's thing open, give him his water bottle, and I turned around to say something to him as I'm cutting the tip off of mine. And unfortunately, I just went completely through my finger and took the tip of it off. So I go, uh-oh, and I throw the sheath down, which my son is about the same size and shape and color of my finger at that lighting. So my son thinks I throw the whole finger, and then I turn around and he does the Macaulay Culkin face. And he's
That's all right, buddy. It's just the
Oh
dip.
my
I've
God.
never seen a kid do that before in real life.
That's funny.
So I just start laughing. And that makes it worse, which causes me to bleed worse, right?
I don't know what kind of lighter. I hate to use those fucking.
Yes, thank you.
Correct.
So I'm bleeding, I'm gushing more blood. I don't know that my son thinks the whole finger is not gone. So
Poor kid.
he was traumatized.
Yeah, he'll be all right on that one. Once you realize it's all right, it's like, ooh, okay.
He's not happy. So I was like, ooh, wow. Ooh.
He finished it though, folks. You know.
So
It's not that he does. It's not that he can't smoke a bong. He just doesn't.
Right on. I'm good for now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right on.
I think we're all good.
Yeah.
wow.
Good stuff today. Good
So
stuff today.
I had to come back.
All right, all right. It'll go. I've done some pretty gnarly stuff to my hands. I would just, that's from working on the restaurant now,
Oh geez.
putting in taking a light on,
I saw.
using a screwdriver to let me just.
Yeah. I saw a gnarly. So I watch a lot of fight videos, just random, on my just scrolling, just random people fighting in this.
Yeah.
And I saw.
I like a last
We said
ditch
we're going to do
survival
hour-long
video.
episodes, ladies and gentlemen. We have not done an hour-long episode since. They just kept getting longer.
Oh, look, I figure an hour or two is fine. Yeah,
We gotta be pushing 3.
we're almost at 2.
Oh, yeah.
So I watch a lot of fight videos, right? It's just my feed is half just
Yeah.
crazy people fighting in the street. And I saw one today that was just wild. It was just these women just losing their minds, right? After a club or something, and this dude got involved. It was just a brawl, right? But this one chick bit this other chick's thumb.
Oh my God! Yeah, I've seen that one. I saw that
Off?
one. Oh, yes.
I don't want to see that in a fight video, in any video.
It was
Not
wild.
glad that's not on my FYI.
Oh my God. Well, so this is actually the crazy thing about this. I find this hilarious, right? I don't know why, but apparently from seeing a lot of these videos, whenever women fight,
They're dirty, dude. Women's are bad.
but they're dirty and the breasts come out anytime they're fighting. I don't understand why, but they just pull shirts and stuff, and none of them wear bras, and they just fly out, and you can see them all over on Facebook and shit. It's there's just titties on Facebook,
Oh my God.
and it's the craziest thing to me. I'm terrified that I'll just be scrolling Facebook. My daughter will be next to me, and up there's titties, because they're fighting.
Right.
They can't. I don't let my kids near me when I'm scrolling because there's no idea.
You never know what's gonna pop up on that shit
Yeah.
now.
I was sad. I generally avoid it. I use it to help me sleep.
Scrolling.
Yeah, it doesn't though. I know. It
No,
doesn't.
I'm trying to get off of like
Yeah, I've
scrolling
been-
in general too.
been
Like
good.
this helps a lot. Like the more we're doing this, it's anytime I'm actually like on scrolling, I'm really just checking up on our like. I'm just switching between the pages
Right.
of my like regular one and the podcast to see what our numbers are
So
at.
I have no alone time ever in my life.
Yeah, you got 2 little kids, man.
Right, and a wife.
Welcome.
And
Yeah,
a mother-in-law,
yeah.
who's, like, insane. And so like I have to wait until like everybody goes to sleep, and then like I become active myself, and then I utilize all of that free time to do whatever reading I want, music listening, and I just hide in my garage and I hang out, and it's a great time. And I have me time I absolutely need.
See, I don't.
And then, but what happens is I utilize it so much until I'm like I'm too tired to keep going. I must go to tennis. I must go to sleep.
Well, I have the opposite, right? Like, because I have the kids half the week,
Right.
So the days that I don't have them, it's like I go work, open mic. Well, today, I dropped the kids off today, and it's like we're here doing the podcast. And then
Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday is like work, open mic, edit, right? And like now we're gonna be doing. We got a lot more content coming for you guys. Like we got more stuff that's gonna be coming. I don't want to talk about all of it, but like it's gonna be like.
There's gonna be more than just
Yeah,
chilling
so
on
that's
couches.
all I'm non-stop now,
Mhm.
right? Between like doing this and stand up and work and kids. So like when I do have the kids, it's like shit. And if I didn't get everything done between Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I have to do stuff while oh my god, and I have them by myself. It's not like
Adulting.
my mom
Wow.
helps, right? Like my mother's great, but she doesn't get home till after work or whatnot, and it's a lot to do with them. It's a lot.
I remember having the little kids. I miss my little kids.
Oh, I wish
Join
I
one of
could
the
say
little.
it's not you, it's not my kids that get me. It's my wife that gets me. I have to wait for her because like I'm cool. With
Yeah,
being
I don't.
with my
I'm
kids
glad I don't have.
all-
I
all
mean,
the-
that's.
all the entirety of my. Well, no,
Now I got big
needs
kids,
loving
I'm
time
like-
as well. But also at the same time, like I just like feel like there's no really like I have like,
But, like-
you know what I'm saying, like we're so over top of each other at that house.
Oh yeah.
So, like I have like my garage. You know.
It's also got to be like interesting with big kids. Like that's kind of sad. Like where they're like, well, even when you have them, they just like
bro.
I
They're like
they like
Let
have
me tell you,
friends
man.
and stuff. Like
yeah, that's
it takes a lot just to get my kid to watch a movie with me. My daughter's fine.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna watch Kung Pao with her when I
yeah,
go
no, mine.
home.
All they want to do is like spend time with me now. It's
That's
great.
cool,
And I'm
yeah,
like,
good
I'm
job.
like, I only got like a year or two with his left.
Yeah, use all that you can.
I tell you, man. I mean, my little girl turned into like a little woman,
Overnight.
seemingly overnight.
That's,
And
oh my god.
She went from like my little warrior princess that was like hanging on my arm all the time to just being like, "No, I'm good. I'll just hang." Like not be. Things change.
Kids grow up. Well, that's what
Yeah,
happens,
I
man. That's
mean,
part of leaving the
not
nest,
not
is,
good, not bad. Just the hardest part about being a parent is
Yeah.
they don't tell you is like letting them go.
Well, there's this.
I tell my son, I'm
I've
like,
seen
good
this
luck.
quote
Call
a
me if you need
lot.
to be bailed out. It's about all I can do for you now.
I've
You're an
seen this
adult.
quote a lot that the best thing about being a parent is watching your kids grow up.
Yeah,
And then the worst thing about being a parent
is
is watching your
watching
kids
them
grow
grow
up.
Yeah.
it's double-edged sword.
It's so bad.
But,
It's
do,
so
Do
bad.
it right, they're good humans. So.
Yo, no,
Yeah.
I got some good humans.
Bro, you got one
One-
for sure.
One for sure. And I always
The other
say,
one's
I
still young. She's
joke
got some
around,
time.
and I always joke around because my daughter's extremely intelligent. She
Yeah,
reads
she
a
is.
lot. She's
And
up there,
cultured
but she's
too. Like
yeah.
Like-
And she's either gonna be like CEO of her own company, like kicking ass, taking names, mid-20, or she's gonna lead the prison gang. Like one way or the other. Like she's gonna be in charge. I'm just not exactly sure which
or like
direction.
starting the revolution type.
You know what I mean? Like she's and she'll tell you like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Man,
You don't know yet.
No.
You don't know yet.
I've seen it. She's always been super inquisitive. Super
See, like
inquisitive.
you
Asking
could
the
see
deepest
certain
questions
things though.
at the
Like you could
youngest
see
age.
things when they're. I mean, I've got years left. Mine are young, but like with my older one,
Yeah.
Evie, she's 6, but like you can see.
It's when they start getting really self-aware. At
Well,
6,
yeah.
7, 8.
Yeah.
You know. What
But
I
like
mean?
you could
It
also.
just starts.
She's gonna be 7, right? But like you can see. She's not gonna be a doctor or a lawyer or a business person. She's not. She's gonna be something. She's like me.
Yeah.
She's me. Like, she needs to be creative. She needs to find, she colors and draws. And like, she's going to,
Same thing. My daughter just is
you know, when she did,
My daughter's an amazing artist.
when she did dance, she was insane. Crazy. This is actually wild. Was she played soccer? When did he do soccer? It was like
a year ago.
A year or two ago.
Maybe, yeah.
But she did it for like one season, and then she was okay. She did good in practices and whatever. She got the skills stuff okay, but she never had that like drive. But yeah, like she didn't get it right. Like she didn't like she would feel bad taking the ball from somebody. Like you have to. Sports is beat the other team. Like you have to like have that right. She didn't have that. She kind of has that now, right? Like she's got a lot more of that competitive edge to her now. One and two. She wanted to like outside today. She just wanted to like play soccer a little bit with and we were out there just kicking the ball back and forth. But like, dude, like her passing was like so impressive. Like, I'm not like I couldn't believe it.
Gym
like,
class paying off.
I guess, dude. But like, I don't even think maybe. And she had it though from playing soccer, right?
Right.
But, like,
so she's got a basis, and now she's a little more interested.
But it's been a while, right? Like so, like. Whatever, we're out there, and I wasn't taking it easy on her, right? Like, no, I'm not like Pele, right? But like, I played a little bit when I was a kid, and like, I always had like the basic skills. You've seen my calves, like I can play soccer, so like, but like, I wasn't passing him light to her, right? And I wasn't in like, I'm dead on bullet, but like. I'm firing him at her,
like knocking him down, and
boom, stopping right with her foot, stepping on, like, and they're coming in fast, and she's stopped with the side, reflected, passed back. I'm like,
you want to do soccer again?
Like, I literally said that. I was like, you're like really good.
She remembers her lessons, and like it's like muscle memory, and then she's older and more mature about it.
It's crazy. It's weird.
It's good for her. So
I want to like start trying. Like I can't. She don't have the discipline, but I want to get her to try like music of some kind. I think like she would love.
Both my kids do music pretty well.
Yeah,
my daughter doesn't have the attention span to do like lessons for like an intern or something. But my son is such a he teaches him. He's a self-taught piano.
My daughter.
Okay, yeah, my daughter couldn't do. My daughter. We have my daughter in the viola.
Like hear things and like that's the cool thing about a piano.
She's good in chorus
like,
though.
You can play around and like if you're listening to something, you can play around if you have a good enough ear, which I mean, he's got that ear.
He got perfect pitch.
And then
it's wild.
He can. Some people just have it. It's a freak thing.
Yeah,
and he can probably like hear something and then find that note and know where to go from there.
He figured out like all of his favorite songs.
That's how I used to do piano too. I mean, I did take lessons for a year, but like a lot of my playing the piano was just like. I have a really good ear, not perfect pitch by any means, but I have a really good ear. That's a lot. I do that with the guitar too. Like I could hear something, and then once I find the note, I know where it's going. Right? Like I just know. I also like just bass music theory and having been a musician like for like.
Well, you are a musician, yeah. I could never find the focus enough to. I have a guitar in there. I've been like, I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna go back for some lessons. Like I just don't. I know you could teach me. I got a million friends that could teach me.
There's lessons online you could take.
Yeah, I've seen that too. Like, yeah, there's too many.
There's a lot of stuff you can do now. It's kind of amazing. Like, it's not the resources available now as compared to like when I started learning how to play the guitar too. Like, it's like
for sure.
Yeah,
it's all about
There's a game.
Getting
so
the will up to do it.
There's a VR game. I love VR. I don't know if we talked about this on the podcast. I love VR. Right? Like, I love VR. I'm obsessed with it. There's actually a VR app that you can have your guitar. And it uses mixed reality, bro. Open your eyes.
All right.
It has mixed reality.
Nick's getting.
He is. He's getting there. We gotta go get him some food. We'll cut this in a second. There's mixed reality, like where so you can have an actual guitar, and it will overlay the tabs onto the fretboard for you.
That's pretty cool.
Do you get what I'm saying? So like you can, it and like it's wild.
Like Guitar Hero with.
Bro, they did before VR. They had this game, Guitar Hero, but they found a.
I haven't had caffeine yet.
You did. I got you a Mountain Dew.
Oh yeah.
That's different.
That's what you want. I would have gotten you coffee or a Red Bull. You asked for a Mountain Dew. Literally asked for a Mountain Dew. Yeah. So they had a game where it was basically it was like a 1/4-inch plug into a guitar, but then it turned into a PlayStation controller. And it was like Guitar Hero, but with a real guitar, and you had to play like the actual. It would teach you how to play the guitar. That wasn't around when I was like that's crazy.
No, that's wild.
Like the technology they have is like insane, and the resource that they have now is insane. I used to the best thing we had with the internet. Like, oh, cool, I could look up tabs for this song, and if I know how to play the tabs, I can figure it right.
Do you remember the only way we talked about this last time was the video games was you had either a walkthrough booklet.
We were discussing this with Ian.
So like this is my PlayStation from like 1998 that has an original memory card in it, and my son brought me my original. It's a Panzer General game that's like OG in the box.
Like Panzer Dragoon
General. So it's like a turn-based game, and he also bought me Final Fantasy VII.
Hell yeah!
So we've been playing it on the PlayStation 1, and he's been playing it since the beginning. I have a game on here where my characters are like level 84. So I was just showing him some shit. I'm like, yo, cast Knights of the Round. And he's like, okay. I'm like, just put the controller down. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, watch. It's like a 3-minute sequence where like 12 of these knights come out and whack everything on the board. It was just, the game was epic. Final Fantasy VII is known as like, I liked some of the other ones, they were great. So like, he gets me the game, and we're going through, and I go to my sister's house, and I visit her, and she's like, oh yeah. I'm like, I was wondering, do you know where we could get the guide that we have? She's like, oh, the walkthrough? She goes, and she's got a library, Final Fantasy 7 through like 15. Like, she's got a whole bunch of the games. She gives me the original magazine walkthrough. She gives you all. So now we've been playing it this way. And my 23-year-old son is like, 22-year-old son is impressed. He's like, this game is, I'm like, it's deep. Like, wait till you get to the side things to do. You could breed chocobos for like months.
I'm thinking like
I had like 102 hours into it. He's like, are you kidding me with this? I'm like, my guy's like level 84.
Definitely do that like a 1 week or something where we just play old school games.
This one,
I
you
have
could
my
do
Nintendo.
that and still not finish it. It's like so
You have
crazy.
your Nintendo too? Like the same. I have my
the NES,
NES all upstairs. I have all the games and shit.
Yeah,
the problem,
dude.
So the issue with the NES though,
guns.
I have the guns. The guns though,
on
this TV they'll work.
Yeah,
they don't work on any new TVs.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
The guns don't work on the
you
new
need
TVs.
a tube. You need a tube TV.
Yeah.
It was.
Well, it's
IR.
it's the pixels and the LED stuff. Like the guns don't register that light,
Right, yeah.
so like they will only work with. Do you have a? Does anybody have the glove? Do you have the glove?
No,
the
God,
Power Glove. You remember
that was crazy.
There's a movie made just to promote the Power Glove.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
That's wild.
That was some wild stuff we had.
So I'm the original Pokemon generation, right?
Yeah, same.
So,
I had red.
So what I did was, it was very hard to do.
What did you have?
Everything up until like
red or blue. Which one did you have?
Red.
Yes.
Yeah. Sure.
I
So
have no idea what that means.
So the original
Nerds.
Pokemon, the
Gotcha.
first anything Pokemon was a Game Boy game.
Yeah.
It was Pokemon,
Right.
and it was or Pocket Monsters if you got the
Japanese.
yeah.
The Japanese release. Right?
But it was there was red and there was blue. That red there were specific Pokemon that were just for red, and there were some that were just for blue.
Right.
And this contained a new technology at the time, a link cable that
Yeah.
would connect the two Game Boys so that you could either
Trade?
battle or trade. So if somebody had an extra of a blue specific Pokemon, and
Or
you had an
certain
extra
ones you could only
of a
evolve
red.
if they traded.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Gengar and Kadabra.
Yeah. So it was very like they literally made it to promote that trading whole thing.
Dude, that was like the best like.
Revolutionary.
So I was able to transfer all of my Pokemon.
Didn't they remake
through
those?
through generations, right? So each generation of Pokemon has a different generation. I was just able to keep like going up and up, and just certain. I had to download something wild, like at a certain stage, and then they came out with Pokemon Home. So I have had all of my original Pokemon from like Red, from like transferred up in there in
So
a
I
DS game.
don't play much anymore. Well, because they released Red, right?
They did like.
Or you were able to take the Game Boy game onto the DS.
No, I'm saying that each generation you can trade up your Pokemon to like make them through a new game or through
Not through the original one.
Yes,
though.
you can.
Yeah.
From the Game Boy Color to the Game Boy Advance.
Oh, Color would let you do it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
So yeah, no, like
Okay.
all those pieces of data are tradable up. There was
So,
one thing.
This
that you
was
had to
something I
download,
realized.
and it was so crazy.
I really don't play much anymore, but like I had I took one out for
Certain
the
moves
Switch.
you don't
I
have
don't remember which
anymore.
one.
I like the DS. That's the
I was able to
only
take
handheld
like
I really got
I
into.
took one of the.
I just found mine.
I think it was Scarlet for the Switch. I took out from the library. I think it was Scarlet.
It's like simple.
I hated Scarlet and Violet.
It wasn't great.
Scarlet and Violet.
But the cool thing I
Sword and
noticed,
Shield was amazing.
it might have been Sword or Shield. I think it was Sword or Shield.
Way better.
I think it was Sword or Shield. I don't remember which one, but I think it was Sword or Shield.
Shield.
And I realized that with Pokemon Home, you can transfer between there and Go. And so I was able to like move all these Pokemon from other
That's
games
sweet.
into Pokemon Go. That was fucking sweet. I don't play anymore, but like that was
Dude,
really
yeah,
fucking cool.
So I took all of my old data from my original '90s game and transferred them up through all the generations up to the DS
That's
version.
insane.
Right?
And you can still use them.
And I can
That's
still use them.
wild.
Like certain moves don't work anymore. Like they don't like. It's like certain
But you can still have like your OG Dragonite.
Right.
Like,
Fuck yeah. So like,
wild.
but at the same time, like, I had somebody steal I had 3DSs, and then like all my Pokemon games got yoinked, and I thought all of my oldies got yoinked with those. So I had one that was like Soul Silver, which was like $140 game with the case, $150 game with the case. So I sold that. I felt bad, but I was like, take care of my Pokemon, young man. Enjoy playing. And then I have like this. I have some storage in my walls in my bedroom. My wife and I just got rid of like like my dresser and like my little like Amish fireplace thing. So I have like access to these the storage now. And we opened the wall up, and she's like, "Baby, I have a bunch of totes in here." I'm like, "No shit, cool." Found some cool like old school DVD VHSs and shit like that.
Right.
But I found my DS, dude, and it has white and black two. It has a white 2 on it. And White 2 was the last game that I put all my crazies onto to just like beast with like my Charizard and my Raichu. So I'm like, I have Pokemon still on that game that were from my OG days, but I don't have my charger for the DS anymore. I can't find that.
You gotta be able to find that online somehow.
Oh, you know, there's retro games.
somewhere,
There's
right?
retro game shops.
I was gonna say all these like game stores. Like my son took the game to get the Panzer General game to get cleaned because he's like, I found your original game from back then, and he went to get it clean, and the guy saw the box, and he was like, "Oh, that's like original release stuff." Like that was like, I'm like, yeah, I think that game came out in like 96, 97. Like I've had this PlayStation a while. It barely works.
It's
Time
a PS1, you said, right?
the original PlayStation.
Oh, it's
yeah.
not even it's the original PlayStation, not PS1, which is the same thing.
Yeah,
But like it was before it's the original.
Yeah, I
like,
guess so.
before the PS2 ever came out,
I
right?
get yes. This is way before the.
Like, it
PS2.
would say PlayStation 1 or PS1 on
Yeah,
it,
it
not
just
just
says
PlayStation.
Sony PlayStation.
Yeah, that's the OG.
Yeah.
Oh my, the gray one. Oh
Yep.
my god,
Original
dude.
controllers at work.
Hold
My
on,
son's
can
like,
we,
I can't
hold on,
deal without a controller, like without the
I want
joystick.
to get.
I'm like, yeah, you
wanna
learn
get
to
into
roll
some camera.
these and do
Look
it.
at that shit. Oh my god, dude.
It's old and crusty. And I just told my son, I'm like, never
Wild.
take that memory card out. That's how they blink out.
Yep.
Just leave it.
Remember when memory
Erase
cards
the
were like?
spots. Yeah.
So like not just
the
remember
15
memory
block.
cards, but you remember when memory cards were like new technology, like and rumble packs on the 64. Do you remember the rumble pack?
That one. So
That was like that was
Yeah.
the shit.
my connectors to my TV wires don't work for the 64.
And then, the N64 with Bond.
Bond was the
That's
best,
Bond.
dude.
Four-way
Goldeneye.
on a
That
what?
I still have Bond.
What?
too, yeah.
Oh, it was hours of play for me and friends in the basement. 4 of us.
I think Goldeneye might be
6 you
the
could hang out. 2 could rotate in. The 2 with the least amount, like 2 least. amount.
Goldeneye might be the only first-person shooter that I've ever been able to play.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Same with
Black
me.
was
I have a hard time
I'm
with other
terrible
ones.
at them.
I'm not
I'm not
great
good
at
at them at all.
They got too real.
Well,
Yeah.
That's the best way to describe it. That's why I love Final Fantasy VII. I like the cartoony.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah. So that's why
my
I've
son
always-
laughs at it, but he's like, but the game is
So,
so
like,
I'm
that's
like
why
in depth.
I've always
There's a
been
lot
much
going
more
on.
of a Nintendo guy,
Yeah.
just because of that. Like I like video games in general. I like the cartoony ones. Like
Yeah, a little
everybody's like
bit. Depends.
I saw a funny stat.
I was-
I think yesterday.
I do PC gaming.
I saw a
now,
funny
mostly.
stat that today the
I guess
average
they had a huge Steam account.
video gamer in the United States is a 36-year-old male.
I'm an original video.
So,
guy.
like,
My parents came
I
home with
found
the
that very
Atari
interesting, right?
2600.
Because, but like
Woo!
the majority of those are like Call of Duty. You know what I mean? Like
you guys
that's
do later
like
generation stuff.
that's just the majority, or the sports
I used to
games.
play
A lot are big.
two-dimensional scrollers, and I loved it.
Sports games are very big. Madden,
love
etc.
it.
I've gotten the emulators though. The bottom line is, you get the emulator and you get on. You're like, oh yeah, Joust from the Atari from back in the day.
But like
You play for 15 minutes, be like, and this is why we went outside a lot more because I'm bored and we can
well,
go.
that also and we not being able to save.
Yeah,
I think like having the save feature made things way different. Like the frustration of getting like 16 levels deep into Mario
Space
and then like
Invaders?
you just die, right? Like you're like, you motherfucker. Like you just go outside after that. You don't want to touch anything. I felt so bad. Actually, I had this with my daughter yesterday or the other day. I've been letting her play the VR a little bit, right? Like I let her dabble on a couple of games or like worlds ones, but I cast it to the DV so I see what she's playing.
Yeah.
I mute all other people. I don't like I'm like on top of it, like right. So there was this game or this world she found that was like it's basically a giant, like a never-ending obstacle course on like a rainbow staircase thing. Okay, like you just keep going higher and higher on this rainbow thing, and every level you get to, the obstacles get harder and harder. And she was getting really she got it to like level 50 something. Like she really was up there. And she's like getting frustrated and screaming and kept asking for my help. I refused to help her. I said, absolutely not. I'm not going to help you do it. Because it's a game, right? Like, it's not something you really need help with. It's a video game. And, like, you're lucky enough to have it saved where you are. like, you had to deal with fucking being up there, and then when you die, you got to start from the beginning, right? Like, you just go right back to the
right. You'll never understand the
pain
of
Like, you
putting on your game and being like,
before you turned it off, you didn't beat it.
Like, there were games you needed to use like the Game Genie, or you didn't have a chance. Like you were never like. Has anybody beaten Sonic the Hedgehog? Like you know, like how do you do that without like? It's
true.
I know people speedrun Mario like crazy. You ever watch that?
Yes.
You ever seen somebody speedrun Mario?
I watched.
Maybe yeah.
It's cool to watch.
Have you watched the Tetris competition, like documentary?
No.
Oh, like the World Championships of
Dude,
Tetris.
so Tetris is crazy. Like I learned a lot about Tetris.
I loved Tetris.
It was
first-
relaxing.
So when
Until it
things
sped up too much, it wasn't relaxing.
When things in my life got
Rocky.
crazy, I played a lot of Tetris. Right, like I had gotten it on my Switch, and like I would have it on football. Like Tetris was a great before bed, like really just
knock you out.
Well, it was a way to exercise my brain and entertain myself while not overstimulating it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
It's simple, but then it gets tougher and tougher.
Yeah,
and tougher and
yeah.
goes,
But like, it was never frustrating or made me mad. And I learned a lot. Like, it became. I always used to play Tetris just get rid of the lines, get rid of the lines, get rid of the lines. I never knew that like the more lines you get at a time matters, and when you get 4 at a time, it's a Tetris. And that the object is to get as many lines at a time as you can, right? Like, so like you want to set it up where you have these wells to drop your straight piece.
Okay. Yeah.
So that when you drop a straight piece, clear 4 at a time, and it's,
we all play like
so,
that.
like, I never knew that. I never played like that.
Really?
Never. No. I always thought it was just clear lines. I think we lost Nick.
Yeah, we gotta wake him up.
We lost him. It's okay. We'll wake him up. We lost Nick.
Right.
All
right, Nick.
All right.
Right. Why don't we like end it?
Yeah. Hey. You all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta end the show, guys.
We're ending the show.
Let's eat some food.
All right.
Nick
Nick needs to go eat some food.
Oh, dude, like that was so crazy. I
All
was
right.
conscious while you were like, oh, we lost Nick.
Yeah.
But like, yo, check it out. Like my body had already kicked into like sleep.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, oh no,
Yeah,
sleep
no.
paralysis. Wake up, wake up.
This has been fun, guys.
I'm
Again,
done.
we're gonna have Ben on again.
We'll be back on.
At another
Maybe I'll have a
episode. Yeah,
different show,
we'll
everybody.
we'll do some
Something.
stuff. One more time, thank you again for Simply Green Dispensary.
21 and over, everybody.
21 and over.
Bring your ID.
And yeah,
I'll
don't be like Nick and forget to bring it when you go there.
yeah, please don't.
Again,
What's close?
yeah. Thanks again to Simply Green, the Grateful Dad bundle. You'll get the Kings and Queens vape, the Bouquet Motorcake 8th, and the Revert gummies. Out the door, $100. You guys can't beat that deal. Anybody have anything else they want to say?
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Thanks
Thank
again,
you.
guys.
Thanks for having me on, guys.
Of course.
Catch you.